Today we're doing a video on your Hyperion slatted cladding. We're going to cover all the aspects you need to worry about when you're doing your install. We're going to cover all the expansion joints, how you do your battens, and all your door openings and corners. If you follow all the rules we give you, you're going to end up with a project that lasts a long time. Your Hyperion slatted cladding comes with a 25-year warranty. It won't stain, it won't fade. It's going to look great for a really long time. It's super low maintenance. The product can be worked with normal handheld tools. Make sure you use all the right PPE. So before you install your framework, it's important to have a breathable membrane on the property. This makes sure you get no water damage in the years to come. Now we're going to start with the battens. We're going to use the EnviroBuild 40mm battens. These provide the correct ventilation gaps behind the cladding, and they're recycled plastic, which means they're going to last for a very long time. When fitting your battens to the wall, they need to be at 600 centres and level. This helps when it comes to the screws later on in the project. So when working with plastics, we always pre-drill all the holes. This helps with the fixing process. We're installing our cladding vertically, so we need to batten the whole property horizontally. So I've cut a block here. It's just going to make sure all of our battens are at 600 centres. We use this all the way around. So around openings, doors and windows, you might need to do some additional battening to help hold all the trims. So now we're going to start our cladding. We've got 3 trims that we can start our cladding with. This is the window reveal trim. This sits on the end of your battens. It gives you the notch here for you to start your cladding going in this direction. It also has a nice finish here, which is the same depth as your battens to finish off this corner nicely. The second way you can start your cladding is here with a rip down board. We've cut a board down so you've still got your starting notch. This side can then finish flush with the outside of your battens, and then you've got this notch here to then start your cladding going in this direction. Or finally, you have the flush corner profile. This goes on the end of your battens. This gives you the starting notch, and then you can clad all the way around, and you can also come into this back of this joist here. So once you've decided on your starting batten, it's very important that you pre-drill all your holes where your battens are. These need to be 7mm to allow for expansion. EnviroBuild will provide all the screws you need. So once you've got your starter piece in and level, you can then start getting your cladding boards. You can cut these to length. It's very important that you leave expansion gaps at the top and the bottom. The size of these gaps can all be found in the EnviroBuild installation guides. So now we've offered up our first cladding board, it's important we pre-drill 7mm holes where all our battens are. On some parts of your project, you might have to rip a board down to fit into the doorway. For these boards, EnviroBuild will provide colour match screws to make the finish nice and neat. It's important you also pre-drill for these. So once your cladding has come along and you reach your window, or in this case the doorway, you'll need your window reveal piece. We've cut down this board to the closest inner notch. This allows us to then fit our window reveal piece and keep the spacings all the same. So here we've got our window reveal piece cut to length. We've mitered the top. This will go all the way around the door frame, and then the doors will line up lovely with the back of this trim. Here we are continuing with our door reveal. In this design, the cladding is going to carry on horizontally. In other designs, your cladding might be vertical along the top as well. In that case, I would carry on with all the small bits along the top to then make it easier when you line up your vertical door reveal this side. So here you can see we finished off our door reveal, and you've got the groove here to continue on your cladding to the next corner. So when we're battening up to the corners, and we leave a 40mm overhang. This allows us to then join it to the battens that go around this wall. So now we've got to the end of our first wall. We're going to use our flush corner profile. We can rip this last board at any point, and this profile will slot in, meaning we can continue our cladding around the back. So we've now finished our first wall. This is our flush corner finish. Just going to put these last screws in, and then that means we continue around this side. So we've finished this project using all the techniques we've shown you in this video. We've gone around all 4 walls. We're going to be coming back next week to do the decking step. EnviroBuild sell multiple colours of the cladding, multiple colours of the decking. They also do composite fencing, so you could do your whole garden.